to being the the figurehead.
Right.
And it's quite the transformation during the script.
Interesting. Yeah. I mean, I can see why that is that is a powerful story and does need to be told. Um, yeah, and the Peter Coyote documentary failed to do that.
It didn't really tell his story.
Which documentary?
So much.
Peter Coyote.
It started a little bit. I mean, there was some things that were uncovered with regards to who he was, but it was more of a documentary on cannabis than it was on him. He was just somebody that people kept referring back to during the film.
Yeah.
So there's so many stories from the time that I was 10, 11, 12 up through up to when he passed, that I mean I literally could fill volumes. And then then that's just the things that I know of specifically. Then he has lives outside of this family that talking to folks that spent great amounts of time with him away from this family, which was quite a bit.
Yeah.
He wasn't the typical father right here. He was always gone. He was always on a campaign or a crusade, or he was always somewhere doing something that had to do with somebody else's freedom, and not all of our freedoms, but whether it was he got a phone call saying somebody was just arrested, he was jacked to the rescue in one way or the other. If there was there's that story played over and over and over and over throughout my history with my father. And then there's all the time that he spent on the road touring with the dead, or going to different going to different states, talking about their initiatives, or the OMI initiative in Oregon, or going to Alaska, or going to Colorado, or going to Washington, or wherever he was going, where he needed to be pissed off and say his piece at the government and the world for not recognizing his plan. He was just that. He was just that spark that got other people to find. The thing about him is that he was able to influence other people, to give them strength to find their voice, so they could stand up for their communities. He was very effective at that.
Yeah.
And
yeah, he empowered people. He definitely.
Well, if it wasn't him, it was his energy toward the subject, or it was the book that people allowed to resonate within themselves, to find strength in being able to talk about their newfound knowledge.
And it's interesting. Michael Stewart talked about how he got requests from every part of the planet. He got requests for the books on coconuts. Please send us the book. And your dad would say, send it to them.
Right.
And ship the book out.
I just was in Nepal with my wife just a month and a half, 2 months ago, and there was young kids from frickin' Mongolia that came over and were like, your dad's book changed my life. And I'm just like, what? And the same thing with young kids, students from Indian colleges that had read my father's book. It was literally insane. I'm sure it wasn't printed in Mongolese or what, but their love for the book and his vision, they connected to it, and they are now doing amazing things with hemp in Mongolia.
Yeah.
What?
Because of that.
Or as they say in Yiddish, what?
That's funny.